Keep reporting that Leonardo, PSG sporting director, wants Allegri to come in and replace Thomas Tuchel. Any legs on this story?
Well, it's a story that has been going on for a long time since Leonardo came back. Let's not forget, or let's remind ourselves that Thomas Tuchel is not one of Leonardo's choices, because he was already in place when Leonardo came back to the club. And as we all know, usually a sporting director likes to work with his own people, his own persons that he put in charge, especially in the big jobs, and certainly the role of manager is one of them if you're a sporting director. So, of course, there's pressure on Thomas Tuchel. I think he will be there next season. That would be, he still has a year left on his contract, so he will be there, I think. I don't think he will get a new deal, but he will be there. Maybe more down to the pandemic than actually what Leonardo wanted to do with him. And I still think that Allegri is not fine. I believe Allegri is probably waiting to a certain degree for that job and to work again with Leonardo. So, of course, it's there, and that increases the pressure on Tuchel a lot. To say that Leonardo right now, if he could, would bring Allegri in, I'm not so sure, because I do think there's people at the club like Nasser El-Khelaifi who still appreciate the job that Thomas Tuchel is doing. And let's not forget that they're in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. They have a chance, even if it's a slim one or a small one, to go far in the competition. So I think he deserves some credit to have taken the team there.
Craig, has Thomas Tuchel got enough in the bank, even if they get, say, knocked out in August in the quarterfinals?
I just don't know is the answer. I just don't know. Allegri, I think, would give them a little bit more structure to them. Maybe not as much flair. And that could be an issue as well, because we know there's a lot of flair players, a lot of egos there, a lot of talent there as well, particularly in that front line. And I think his would be a more stringent approach. That may work well for PSG, to get over the line, and particularly in Europe, maybe give them a better chance. But as Jill said, I get the feeling, I do get the feeling that if we hadn't had this pandemic and PSG had been knocked out of the Champions League, then I think, almost certainly, I think he'd have been out of a job. But I think this lockdown has changed a lot of things, and he may just survive another year, no matter what happens.
Frank?
I want to say stand up to Leonardo, because the next time they're going to see in the dressing room, it's going to be a very good atmosphere between the two of them. And I think it wasn't very clever to say that. Like Allegri can bring something better, but the chairman has decided to keep Tuchel, and I think it's clever. For the first time, he doesn't want to throw the money away. There is 1 year left, and we all know that whatever or whoever you have in the dressing room leading the team as a coach, it all depends on the players. And for many years, many players didn't show that they follow orders and they do mostly what they want, whoever is in charge. So that's the main concern and the main problem. I think the main problem is not who you're going to name as a coach.
Good stuff, boys. Thank you very much. For more Frank and Craig, be sure to check out Extra Time over on our YouTube channel, where the boys answer your questions. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.